to do with this season anymore.
Yeah, the season is not going too well tonight.
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I'm gonna love talking about it.
But
I have a lot
season.
to say. It is not a good season.
It's not a good season.
Everything
the songs
about
are
it is
good.
wrong.
The choreography isn't really doing that well. I don't really like the costumes. Tyra obviously sucks.
This is like perfect example of do not fix what is not fucking broken.
Exactly,
This is
I
the
agree.
perfect. Sometimes things need some tweaks. They need a little
we
polish.
get it.
I don't think Dancing with the Stars needed that, except for I did like how last season they implemented the judges picking between the two.
I did
That
like
was
that
very
because
smart,
then it
and that's a
keeps
little
it-
change that made the show better.
Mhm.
You didn't need an overhaul. You did not need Tyra. You did not need multiple outfits. You did not need to sacrifice the beauty of the show, because even in the past seasons, think about how beautiful their sets were, and we're like, oh my god, they spent so much money on sets, and they do this, but it's always so pleasing, and now it feels like all their budget is going to obnoxious background crowd noise and Tyra's ugly ass fucking outfits.
Yeah, obviously there's like a budget problem and it's going to the wrong place. So, to begin, Johnny and Britt. Johnny was actually in the bottom 2, which was a little surprising to me, even though it would have been one of my picks, because like, you all know how I feel about Johnny. There's just something about him I just don't think he's doing nearly as good as I thought he would do.
I thought he was going to do a lot better too.
It was okay. It was whatever. I didn't love the choreo. It felt off somehow. He felt really bouncy, like he was trying to like dance like a jive or something like that, but like...
It was a salsa.
Yeah.
I don't know. Salsa, man. Neve,
yeah.
I love Neve.
I loved
so
it.
Much. I think
it was a
perfect.
10. Yeah.
I thought it deserved 10s. I love him.
It did feel like the music was like against
Flashy,
it, but I feel like they made it work, so they more than anything deserve that 10 because nobody else can work with the music like that.
Exactly.
So,
but Bruno's been cruel this year.
Yeah, Bruno has been sort of cruel. Monica and Val, I thought they did a Roomba. I thought Monica really came out of her shell. I thought this was her best dance ever. She was beautiful.
Yeah, I think so much improved.
I think Val's choreography this season has been actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And I've always been hit or miss with him, and like there hasn't really been a dance I haven't liked yet. I think she's putting in the secret work.
Yeah, I think so too. I really like her. She's really grown on me as a person, which just goes to, can't judge a book by its cover. Sometimes you can, but...
Sky and Alan, oh my god, for the love of God, just please, this poor girl, like, no, it's not good. The entire dance gave me anxiety. Like, I sat there and my heart started beating, like, really, really fast.
My heart was beating fast.
I hated the song, I hated the costumes. They treat her like a child.
I was obviously missing something with the costumes.
There was something off. There was just something off, and she's been off. To me, she has not had a good dance.
I agree.
Not a single good dance.
No.
Not a single good dance.
And even the dance where she got a 10, I was like, and I'm pretty sure the next week Carrie Ann fucking did not like herself for giving that 10 out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She regretted it.
Yeah. Vernon and Peta. Vernon went home.
Sorry.
It was time. It was his time to go. Once again, I felt like dread watching it. Like, I don't know. The judges actually seemed to like it.
I just wrote "sorry, man" in my notes.
And another thing that bothers me is I feel like this always happens to Peta is people give these beautiful like dedication stories or like I want to dedicate this song to X, Y, and Z, and then Peta does like something really weird with the dance. I'm just like,
Peta's not good at storytelling.
The song choice is not her fault. The producers pick the songs, unfortunately. So, and they're not doing a very good job at it, by the way. But
they're not.
They're not doing a good job. But I haven't particularly
figured it out.
Music in the season.
That's really irritating.
But I just didn't like it, and I hate when Tyra asks questions to be answered that are already answered in the package.
We just watched a 3-minute package.
Yeah.
And it was beautifully put together. And I'm like, oh, this person's a person. And, you start, like, learning a little about their lives and, like, connecting with them. And then Tyra comes in here with her absurd questions.
I know.
And half the time she's just trying to ask a question. She can't ever word it right, just like how I can't word a sentence. But she's asking the same things what the packages just told us.
Yeah.
We already know. I would rather listen to the judges give us like a really in-depth critique and stuff like that, and that's not what we're getting.
Yeah, I don't like it. Nelly and Danielle, Vietnamese waltz. I loved watching him. He's still really flat-footed. But I think he's another like secret. He's put it in the secret hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really like watching Nelly.
Like his technique is not good. But he's so fun to watch. Yeah, but he just has this problem is he has the essence, but he doesn't have the flow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sucks.
And I really like him more than I really thought I would.
There was a costume change. The second dress was a lot better.
Well, the second dress was so much. That first outfit.
The first outfit was just, I don't know what the fuck was going on with that outfit. I just don't know what was going on with it. And the costume change is just pissing me off. Okay, it's Derek, amazing.
Derek and his girlfriend were
like, it was so good. I loved everything about it. So done.
It was literally, perfect.
It was perfect. Perfect.
He even got a little flag action in there. I was like, I see you.
That's awesome.
And Derek is such a different judge than what I thought he was going to be. Mm-hmm. I don't know why in my head I thought he was going to be like mean.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
And he's actually he's too much of a sweetheart, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. There's really not.
You used to have Len, where Len
hated
like,
everything.
Okay,
Len would have hated this season. There is a reason why he is not here.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that negativity. They have us for that. Now, we took over Len's spot. We're Len.
So mean?
We're a little mean, but it's just because we love the show so much and we really feel like it has every potential and it has fulfilled its potential before.
Exactly.
So it's like when somebody gets a 10 and then the next week they get a 9 or an 8 and it's like, well, fuck, I know I can get 10s.
I've done it before.
Yeah. That's what the show is feeling like a little bit now.
Yeah, exactly.
So next is Jeannie and Brandon, Aruba. Once again, the dance had a lot of potential, but she just doesn't have it. She has so much tension. She looks down.
Did I say this about her last
week? I don't feel like from day one she has gotten better or different. Like I feel like it's just been the same thing, and I just always over it.
Even when she's either looking down and down or she's looking up and down, but she's never on the up and up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, lift up your eyes, girly.
But Bruno gave it a 9, and I was just not.
I said
into
7.
That. Yeah, me too. I was not into that. AJ and Cheryl, Samba. I couldn't really tell you what happened in this dance because I unfortunately hated everything about it.
I am sorry, but can we please real fast just talk about how Tyra was like, I didn't know you were fluent. Tyra is such a bad host, man.
Oh God.
That was so awkward.
God,
that was so awkward.
Yeah, it was not good. Not good at all.
I'm sorry, we can get back to AJ. I just had to point that out. It was a really weird moment.
Yeah, so I didn't like the music. I didn't like the choreo. He's fun to watch, but I could care less about the dance. I honestly zoned out.
I couldn't tell you one thing about
it. And then the judges loved it, so I was like, oh, it must be good, but I couldn't tell you one thing about the
Nothing
dance.
up here.
Chriselle and Gleb, they did contemporary.
It was her best dance, though.
It was her best dance so far. She didn't have to wear the heels, so she was a little bit more sure on her feet. But technically, her feet were never pointed.
Never.
She technically wasn't there, but she really gave it all.
Yeah, I agree.
In her story, so I think it's forgivable.
Yeah.
For this 1 week. If it kept happening, it would be okay, come on. But for this 1 week, it's forgivable.
It was definitely her best dance. And Gleb is so much better at doing, you can tell that he likes contemporary best.
Yeah. All right, Caitlin and Artem, Samba, I felt like the choreography started off a little and then ended pretty strong.
Yeah.
She still hasn't had a breakout. She's just so formulaic. There's no soul in her dancing, which is crazy because she seems like an insane person.
She has a big personality.
Yeah, so it's weird that she can put that into dance.
That's so strange. You're so right. Because she really is but she knows. She even said, and you can tell she knows too. But it's the same thing with Hannah. For some reason, they just can't.
Yeah, they just
get
can't.
out
Those pageant queen. I don't know what it is.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Because I've really been waiting for Caitlin to have a breakout dance, and she hasn't. And but I loved when Derek said, "Where focus goes, energy flows."
I know, that was so sweet. I
love that. I wrote it down because I was like, love
That's so
that.
Nice. And then last but not least, Justina and Sasha did a Viennese waltz. It was good. It was just dependable.
I love Justina,
reliable.
but yeah, that was my
I would say that was my least favorite dance she's
my
ever
least
done.
favorite dance of hers.
I thought she did well at it.
Yeah,
like
she
she's
did a good
technically
job.
beautiful. She did a good job, but
But
like,
we're also looking for the whole picture because we know she can do it.
do it,
you know?
and it just felt a little lackluster today.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, we weren't that excited about this week, unfortunately. But next week will be Halloween week, so we have high hopes and spirits for that. Hoping that we get some like really fun, spooky stuff, and not something like stupid. And then, you know,
I don't want like hokey costumes. Like I don't want to go back to like dressing up like tigers, like Carol
Baskin.
Yeah, Carol Baskin.
Like let's have like some like real cool,
like
spooky.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't want it to be hokey. I don't want
to be hokey either.
Yeah, so Vernon went home this week. We predicted that. That was our choice of going home.
Oh my god, what do you think the judges always dress up?
Oh, I don't know.
What do you think they're gonna be this year?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Tyra's gonna be 2 costumes this year.
She's gonna change her I bet you she's gonna have like 15 Halloween costumes.
Right.
Oh god.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn it really is the Tyra show.
Ugh, hate it. So yeah, that's our recap for Dancing with the Stars week 6.
Halfway through,
over
halfway through. That's
it's
fucking
week
insane.
6. Yeah. So we're hoping that Halloween week has a bit more pep in its step, and we can't wait to see you guys next week.